I just realized I'm literally wearing the exact same thing I've worn in the past 2 videos. This is the 3rd video in me in this jumpsuit, but it's so cute. Look at it. I don't know if you guys can even see, but I love it. It's super comfortable. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different, but it's something highly requested that I have slightly been talking about lately, and that is basically our groceries, what we make, how much we spend a week on food. Carl and I are huge foodies. We love food. I love cooking, and I'm pretty much in the kitchen like probably 80% of the day, every day. So that is what we're going to be talking about today, and I'm so excited because it's something that I'm very passionate about. Also, excuse this screaming in the background. There are so many kids in the house, but I'm going to attempt to get through this video. I'm just going to jump straight into the video. I'm going to probably put it in segments where like you can click on certain parts of the video to get to, I don't even know how it works. I'm going to try and do that for you. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about is how much we spend on food a week and why. So Carl and I spend roughly $100 to $150 a week on food, like $150 maximum, and that's if we need to buy nappies and wipes and things that we usually wouldn't buy. But majority of the time it's around, like, I would say $110 a week, and that's for us 3. So Nala eats a lot of food as well. Carl and I are huge eaters. Like, I would probably eat like 2 regular meals. He would eat probably like 2 to 2.5 regular meals. So pretty much we're eating, Carl and I together are eating for 4 people, and Nala eats for 2 babies because she eats so much food, it's crazy. So one way that we reduce our cost on food is by going to markets. So because we live a plant-based lifestyle, we eat a lot of fruit and veggies. I would probably say 90% of what we eat is fruit and veggies. So if I were to go to my normal grocer, so like Coles or Woolworths, I would probably be spending that full $120 on fruit and vegetables if I hadn't gone to markets. So we, lucky for us, we have a market just down the road, like 5 minutes down the road on Sundays that we go to, and we spend roughly 60 to 70, sometimes $80 just on fruits and vegetables. We fill our fridge from top to bottom with fruit and veggies. We hardly have anything else in there. That's the main thing that we eat, is just fruits and vegetables. So that's the main thing that we spend money on. So about like $60 to $80, and I buy quite a lot. I will take you sometime soon, maybe to the market with me to show you what I get. Or maybe even like do like a grocery haul when I get home. I feel like that would be fun. Or I might do that on my Instagram actually. I'm gonna do that on my Instagram next week, so stay tuned for that. I just thought of that just then. We buy minimal food from our local grocer. Like, I still go there once a week. So I will do my fruit and veg shopping on Sundays. And then usually I'll go to Coles or Woolworths on Mondays. It's just easier. Plus I'm editing Sundays as well. I will spend maybe $50, like $40 to $50 at Coles or Woolworths. And some of the main things we get, like weekly things that we use all the time, would be like cans of beans. So like chickpeas, black beans, mixed beans. I'll get like canned diced tomatoes, lentils. Sometimes I'll get like discounted fruit, organic fruit and veg only if it's on discount, because sometimes you get things for like 45 cents and it's super cheap. Another thing is frozen berries. We go through frozen berries like crazy, probably about like 2 a week, I would say, but they're only like $4 each, so it's not a big expense for us. Soy milk, a huge one. We drink a lot of soy milk or oat milk for our coffees. We will have sometimes like burritos, so I will like obviously buy like the tortillas. I get bread from the market, so it's like $6 for a huge organic loaf of bread. I think something just like flew behind my ear. Yeah, we get a huge loaf of bread for like $6, which is pretty cheap. Coconut yogurt is another one. We don't always get that, but sometimes I will get some like coconut yogurt or butter if we run out. I maybe get that like every 3 to 4 weeks, so that's not something that I'm getting every single week. But yeah, that's just a rough idea of what we buy from Coles or Woolworths. So we don't really buy much from there. It's just mainly fruits and vegetables that we eat. A lot of things we buy in bulk, so like pasta we buy in bulk, rice we buy in bulk. All of our powders like cacao powder, turmeric, maca powder, things like that, we buy in bulk as well. We just go to our it's called Naked Foods. It's in Robina Town Centre. If you live on the Gold Coast, you know what I'm talking about. That's where we get most of our bulk stuff from, or we'll go to like Flannery's or something like that. But those things last us like months, sometimes like a year if we buy enough of it. Another way to reduce your cost on food is meal planning. So this is something that I forget to do a lot of the time because I'm just so busy. So like planning your meals on like a Sunday or a Saturday and buying only what you need for those meals, because a lot of things can go to waste, and sometimes when I don't meal plan, I'll notice a lot goes to waste. Like things will just rot in the fridge because we like aren't using them. So it's an easy way to reduce your costs, and also just be super prepared. It makes it so much easier just like looking at a piece of paper or looking on your notes on your phone and be like, okay, this is what I'm making today, instead of like having to think of something to make every single day. Can get super overwhelming, especially as a mum who is busy and working. The last thing you're really thinking about is what's for dinner. So yeah, just makes it very simple. Another way to reduce waste is to organize your fridge in a certain way each week. So every single Sunday when I go fruit and veg shopping, because our fridge is like all fruit and veg, I will organize and clean out the whole thing every single Sunday. So when I come home, I'll put all the fruit and veg on the bench and I will organize my fridge. So I'm just gonna insert like a little video of me cleaning up my fridge. So I'm basically just taking everything out, wiping down the surfaces, and then placing things where I feel like they should go. So I'll put things right up the top that I feel need using straight away, because if they're hidden in the back of somewhere, or they're in a drawer somewhere or hidden underneath something, I will forget that it's there and it will just end up going to waste. But I try and organize my fridge in a way that if I see something is there that needs using, I will use it, rather than if it's underneath something or at the back of the fridge, I'll forget it's there and I won't use it. So I'm going to quickly talk about meal planning. This is something that helps you save so much time during the days or even at night. You can do this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'm not talking about planning actual full meals, packing them in the containers and pulling it out and eating it. I'm talking about just packing certain things in the fridge in containers that you would... Sorry, my camera just turned off. I gotta get through this quickly because my battery is dying. Yeah, so just meals that you would put in your fridge that you can just add to something that you're making that makes it more filling. So things like rice you can plan at the start of the week, prepare and put in your fridge. Quinoa, something that I really like is satay tofu. So I will like have some rice, some satay tofu, and then I'll just put a fresh salad in there and that's lunch done. Super easy, super simple. You can basically do this with any meal. Sometimes I do curries. I love making curries and putting them in the fridge. So like if Carl needs something for work and I forgot to prepare the night before, he can just take some curry, take some rice, and he's good to go for the day. It makes it so much easier, especially when you're busy and you're a mum, or if you're working, or if you just don't have much time on your hands. Just spend one day, one night, one afternoon, whatever, just preparing these meals. Put it in your fridge. It's easy and it's ready to go. Okay, last thing that I'm going to talk about is food delivery services. So places like Coles and Woolies can do delivery to your house, which makes it so much easier. And I know in America and England and things like places like that, you guys have it as well, which is great. And I would just suggest to utilize those services, especially if you're busy or a mum. It makes it so much easier than taking your kids to the shop and packing everything and then having to come home, take it out of the car, put it in your fridge. It's so much easier if you just get it dropped off to your house. It's maybe like $10 extra, but like really you're spending like fuel and stuff like that to go to the shop anyways, and so much of your time. Sometimes it takes me an hour and a half to shop, which I can get a lot done in an hour and a half. Another thing they have, if you live in Australia, Woolworths now have this new thing. I'm not sure if it's in other states, but in Queensland at the moment they have this thing called like, oh, I don't even know what it's called, but basically you drive your car to Woolworths and they will pack, so you order online, you drive to Woolworths, they will pack all the things for you, and then you leave pretty much. It's super simple. That way you don't have to pay for the delivery service if you don't want to pay that extra $10, $15, whatever it is. You can just go there, they will pack it all in your car for you, and you go home. Like, that's pretty much it. It's so simple, makes it so much easier, you save so much time. And it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is great. Those are my few tips for you guys, but my camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna quickly end this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below, please comment. Give me some suggestions for videos that you like. If you liked this video, let me know. If you didn't like this video, also let me know. But don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys know every single time I post as well. I'm now posting twice a week, most weeks for you guys. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That is all I have for you today. And I shall see you all next week. Bye! Mwah.